Wiccans and how I felt about them as a Satanist. Well, first let's take the very basics of what Wiccans believe.
Allow me, if you will, to go on a journey of complete made-up bullshit. Meet Zachary King, a man who's now a Catholic, who claims to have been a Satanist, claims to know everything about Wicca. And yet, the most very basic, simplistic things that he should know about Wicca seem to elude him. Our next stop, the BatShitCrazy zone.
You're traveling through to another dimension, a dimension of not only paranoia and delusion, but of idiocy. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of pure ignorance. Your next stop, the BatShitCrazy zone.
Now I know if you're Wiccan and you're watching this, you're going to be losing your mind because I'm not going to include 9 million words. I'm going to just say it very simply.
I think actually, if you use 9 million words, I would probably lose my mind because this video would be much, much longer than it's going to be. So actually, I appreciate the fact that you just cut to the chase and said exactly what it is that you believe, because it's much easier for me to cut through your rhetoric and expose the bullshit for what it is. Bullshit.
Wiccans believe in earth magic.
No, Zachary. Strike one. If you studied anything about Wicca, even Satanism, basically anything about paganism or alternative religions, you would know that there are many different types of Wiccans. So, strike one.
And they believe that they have the hidden knowledge it takes to tap into the knowledge that encompasses the world, like the spirit world. And they can tap into that, and that allows them to do their magic.
I don't think that we feel that we have the only knowledge and the only power. It is, for example, I have known many Wiccans who have traveled around the world and spoke with other people from different cultures, say indigenous religions or shamans or people who practice Santeria or Voodoo or any number of other earth-based magical traditions that basically tap into things that are outside of themselves. Some of them believe that they gain their power from spirits. Some believe that they gain their power through psychic abilities. Some believe that we gain power through magical means. So it really, really depends upon what type of Wiccan you're talking about. For myself, I don't believe in spirits and demons and angels and stuff like that, so my practice is very much down to earth, and I believe it is the will of the individual that causes change to occur. So, strike two, Zachary.
They don't believe in the devil, and they don't believe in God.
Hey, not bad, Zachary. I'll take away one of your strikes, so you're only down to one strike. So, yes and no. I would say for the most part, all Wiccans do not believe in a Christian devil or Christian Satan, and I believe that for the most part, most Wiccans also don't believe in a Christian God or the concept of Christian God. And I think there are many Wiccans out there, not all, but many Wiccans who don't believe in Satan and don't believe in God. But for me to broadly say that every single Wiccan in the entire world believes this or that would be going against one of Wicca's basic tenets. If you were actually a Wiccan at one time, you would understand this.
if they're worshiping anything, it would be Gaia, which is Mother Earth.
Strike two, Zach. Not all Wiccans believe in Gaia or even worship Gaia.
Now, as a former Satanist, the viewpoint that theistic Satanists take is that they're stupid.
Well, just like any other community, there are some people who don't like other people within other communities or communities that are close to them or have opinions about them or think they're stupid. For example, even in the Wicca community, there are people who talk about fluffy bunnies and all this stuff. So there's always some kind of division within whatever community. So,
Yes, you heard me right. They're dumb. Because all theistic Satanists know that power, true magic power, comes from the devil.
and again, I don't exactly understand why you are comparing theistic Satanism to all of people who study Wicca. Those two philosophies may have some commonalities somewhere if you look deep enough, but for the most part, those are two completely separate beliefs, opinions, and ways of practice. Those are completely separate.
Satan. If you worship Satan, then you do whatever type of magic you want to do. You feel like you want to do white magic and just, help people live a better life? Fine. You want to do dark magic and do money spells for yourself and kill somebody else? Fine.
Just for a point of clarity here, this whole concept of white magic, black magic, blue magic, polka dotted magic, it's really getting on my nerves, okay? There is magic. It's like electricity. You can use electricity to either power somebody who's on life support, or you can use it to power a electric chair. The same thing with magic. You can either use magic for beneficial purposes or to accomplish some kind of a goal, or you can use it for completely stupid, ridiculous things, whatever it is that you want to do. The concept of something being black and white is something that just is very easy for our mind to grasp.
Whatever you want to do, but you need to worship Satan to get that power. Now, a lot of Wiccans will eventually turn to the dark side and start worshiping Satan because they realize, oh wait, I've been doing this wrong this whole time.
What? All right, first of all, Zachary, I'm going to break this whole ridiculous straw man scenario that you're building up for whatever reason. You don't know what you're talking about because you were never a Satanist. I contacted Church of Satan. They've never heard of you, and you were never a Satanist. And I don't believe you were ever a Wiccan. So, for you to say that Wiccans believe that the only way for them to accomplish anything is for them to turn to the dark side, whatever that is, and worship Satan, is completely, utterly, 100% misguided bullshit that you have produced out of your own limited, stupid imagination of what you believe Wiccans and Satanists and everybody else who practices anything except Catholicism is.
I do need to worship the devil, and you can't worship the devil and be Wiccan. So you have to convert. How unfortunate that that's the way they go, and they don't try Catholicism or, something like that instead. As well, Wiccans who, as I just said, practice white and light magic. Now remember, too, that in the Bible, there's 7 verses, something like that, that speak about magic.
Oh my... Okay, Zachary, is there anything that you actually do know? If you I've only read the Bible once, and I know that there are about 30 verses that talk about anything related to magic, witchcraft, sorcery, divination, all the things that it condemns in there. There's more than 7.
And nowhere does God say, but if you do white magic, it's okay. There's no verse like that. There's no distinction made. Magic is magic. So dark, light, whatever it is, it's bad. It's a mortal sin.
No, it's according to your Bible, it is. But we don't have a Bible that condemns it. So we can do it however we want.
But the Wiccans will tell you we only do nice magic.
I don't know who you're talking to. Again, there's a very wide range of people who practice Wicca. And if you ask each and every single one of them, various different scenarios of white magic, black magic, you're probably going to get as many answers plus 1 for every single Wiccan that you ask. Meaning that if you ask 30, you're probably going to get 60 different answers.
They're portrayed as like the good fairies. But if they're being attacked in any way, so let's say that a Satanist does something against them.
If somebody is attacking you, yeah, you can either sit there and be attacked, or you can defend yourself. It doesn't matter who is attacking you. The fact of the matter is that, yes, you should be able to defend yourself. And also, I don't know where you're getting this.
Well, through magic, they're allowed to try and smote the Satanists. Smote or smite, it means kill or destroy.
No, it doesn't. If you're talking about smite, smite means to hit or to forcibly strike something. And I don't know exactly what context you're using this in, because you're saying smote, and if you're talking about mote, which is a word that we use in Wicca, that doesn't have anything at all to mean even similar to smite. And smite does have a definition, and that is to hit or to strike.
So they're allowed to go after the Satanists. Or who else do you think they'd be allowed to do that to? Now remember, only if they're being attacked can they use black magic.
Basically, anyone who attacks them for any reason or attacks their family or their children, they're allowed to attack. It's nowhere in our read or anything like that does it say that you have to submit and allow yourself to be killed or attacked by anyone. It doesn't say that.
Well, Christians, we pray for their salvation. They see that as an attack.
That's stupid. Why would that be an attack? If anything, I just break it down to its most simple thing. Here is someone who wants what they think is the best for me. How can that be an attack?
And if you're praying for their salvation and they think you are, or know you are, they're allowed to try and kill you through magic.
What? What the hell? Zach, you are so far off the mark. You're no longer even in the same part of the galaxy as the mark. Any Wiccan who believes that a Christian who says that they're going to pray for their salvation, who attacks them and wants them dead for it, is a psychotic idiot.
Now, me being a former Satanist...
You were never a Satanist, Zach. You were never a Satanist.
And me now being Catholic, I pray for their salvation. So when they watch this video, they may think, Zachary King prays for our salvation. We're going to do magic spells to try and kill him.
Zachary, if you are praying for my salvation, thank you very much. It's not what I believe, but I understand the sentiment. So, thank you for praying for my salvation.
Well, this is what I got for you. If you think your magic spell can touch me...
I don't even know you. You're some guy who I saw a couple of videos on, and I realized how misinformed you were, and I decided to do a video rebuttal to you. Other than that, I really don't care.
If you yourself can touch me...
Zachary, I don't want to touch you. I don't even want to be near you. I don't even want to be in the same room with you, okay?
If your magic is close enough to me to touch me, you're close enough for the Blessed Mother to touch you. Good luck with that.
I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much, and blessed be.